Read a book, right? Stay inside, get cozy.
Oh, and I think we have a good book that you can check out. In fact, a Bucks County woman wrote her first novel based off her time in the fashion industry.
She spent nearly a decade at Vogue under Anna Wintour. So, of course, we can't do this segment without showing the classic Devil Wears Prada.
Why it's so difficult to confirm an appointment.
I know, I'm so sorry, Miranda. I actually did confirm last night.
Details of your incompetence do not interest me. Tell Simone I'm not going to prove that girl that she sent me for the Brazilian layout. I asked for clean, athletic, smiling. She sent me dirty, tired, and paunchy. And RSVP, yes, the Michael Kors party. I want the driver to drop me off at 9:30 and pick me up at 9:45 sharp.
It's classic. We have Caroline Palmer here, now the author, and you were reciting the lines along
Oh my God. I mean, it's a classic.
Is that bringing back some memories? Is it?
Every time that movie comes on, I think we all just stop what we're doing and watch it. It's like a total classic movie.
But you have a different experience because, of course, everyone knows Miranda Priestley is inspired by Anna Wintour, but you actually worked with Anna Wintour.
I did.
Are there similarities there?
I mean, there's some similarities. But I think the thing about working at Vogue is that the level, is so high. And to work for someone like Anna, you get everything from the vision, which she brings to the table, but also this like efficiency and decisiveness. It's like business school. So working for her, there's so much. When I did leave, I took with me from that experience.
And that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, you tend to hear some of the stories and you get a bad rap, but everything is in line and it was successful for a reason.
I mean, she's one of the most successful businesswomen, and as a woman too, for such a long time. It's like there's more to it than just the things you see on TV and the glitz and the glamour. It was a very, very serious. She's a very serious role at a very serious place. So it was,
And it is top of the fashion world. But let's learn a little bit more about you because you are from our area. You were born here.
I was born at the hospital right around the corner. Yes, I was. I grew up, I was born in Philadelphia. I grew up in Bucks County in
Eagles
Yardley.
fans.
I'm an Eagles fan.
Is your family here?
Yeah, I am. So I have 3 children and we live in Giants territory now. And they are only allowed to wear Eagles and Phillies and Flyers clothes, which makes us really popular. But my husband is also from Philadelphia, so they did not have a choice in the matter, but they're all Phillies fans, all Flyers fans.
And quite a journey, editor of Vogue.com.
Yes.
What made you want to write this book? What inspired you?
I think during the pandemic, I was watching a lot of TV and reading a lot of books that I hadn't read, and I started wondering a little bit about female ambition and how it's always portrayed. I think when you see a really ambitious female who does kind of bad things to get ahead, we always kind of give her an excuse, and I was like, what would a female character look like who was doing bad things simply to get ahead? Could you write that character and make her likable?
Because we want to root for the character,
You
right?
want to root, but you don't think, not to gender, but you don't think that with men. You're never like, is ambition enough for a man? I think they also need to have trauma. It is enough. So I was trying to create a woman that it was ambition that was really driving her, and a great milieu to put her in, obviously, was the fashion industry in the early 2000s because I knew it. And I thought that was a great place to stick this kind of character. And it's also a time I feel like I'm a little nostalgic for, this kind of pre-cell phone, pre-internet. Living in New York at that time was sort of special, and it's sort of lost to us now.
And I love the title because Workhorse.
Yeah.
I mean, you were in the trenches. You were climbing the ladder. You went to the meetings that didn't last an hour.
No.
You were in and out.
In and out. Efficiency. Yeah, no. So I think coming from the upbringing I came from and the world I came from, it was a surprise, and it was kind of, I couldn't believe a world at this scale sort of existed. I didn't grow up with it. So for me, it was, it was kind of magical to all of a sudden be transported into this world. But I also sometimes felt like I do not, fit in this world. And they say there's like 2 kinds of novels, right? Like a stranger comes to town and a man goes on a journey. Like this is the stranger comes to town, and sort of how the character, it's sort of what she needs to do to stay in this world. Because now that she's seen it, she's not really that interested in going back from whence she came.
So is it glamorous, competitive? How would you describe it briefly?
A little humor
what part
too,
of the
right?
book?
Just the world, the fashion industry in the book and the character and what she goes through.
Yeah, the character, when she finds herself in this world, starts to make a series. I don't know, like The Talented Mr. Ripley is one of the comps for the book. So the book is definitely very funny. It's definitely dark, but it's definitely also glamorous, but a little gritty as well. So once she starts to lie and cheat and steal kind of with increasing frequency in this like kind of desperate effort not to be cast out. So there's a little bit of like a Ripley vibe. There's a little bit of like a Fleabag vibe, if you've seen that. There's a little bit of a Mad Men vibe with the nostalgia and the clothes, because you have to have the clothes,
yes,
obviously. So yeah, that's like I guess mostly how I would sum it up.
Where can people get the book?
People can get the book everywhere. I love a local bookstore. So if you have a local, by all means, please buy it at the local. Also available Target, Amazon, all regular outlets. And it is officially published on the 14th.
Congratulations.
So 5 days to go.
Now, can you imagine any of the stars, like if this was made into a movie, who you would...
Or a TV show?
Yeah.
Who would play it? Like any movie stars come to mind?
I know
briefly?
they're working on that now, which has been very...
they're working on it.
Yeah, which is very exciting. When I was writing it, I didn't envision anyone playing any of the roles, which was weird. I thought that I would be like, let me think of the actress, but the only one I always saw was Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Barbara Lawrence. I always, like, anytime I pictured her, that was who I saw. But other than that, I'm actually, like, so interested to see...
Like an up-and-coming
who it could be.
Yeah.
Well,
I
keep
think
us
that's
updated.
of course.
Yeah,
of
we'll
course.
be following along. Well, we are so happy for you.
Thank you for having me.
Congratulations.
It's been so exciting.
And it's a great fun read. And perfect for this weekend, too.
Perfect.
Thank you. We're coming right back.
Thanks.